Dann fahren wir jetzt mal zu diesem Waffenladen.
That's coming out of your wages, not mine.
Ja. Und...
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
Ich war doch
I'm
nicht.
just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
And since when are you the
Ich hab
expert?
doch guter Kopf
We got the
gewählt.
murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Naja, mal gucken, was der uns über die Worte sagen kann.
Jesus!
Gucken, ob so gut läuft wie eben. Im Waffenladen. Wo ist der denn? Hier? Ah ja. Waffenladen Egelsens. 14:36 Uhr.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Was ich eher
Officers
was
Phelps
kann er
and
tun
Dunn,
for you?
sir. Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner.
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Jetzt brauche ich erstmal noch mal mein Auto. Und dann gehen wir den mal in seiner Mittagspause besuchen.
At least switch the siren on.
Die ist aber so laut. Ich will die Sirene nicht anmachen. Vor allem für die 3 Meter hier. So. Juwelier Hartfields. 14:36 Uhr immer noch. Wir sind auch schnell. War ich eben schon 14:36 Uhr? Gucken wir mal.
Officer,
Edgar Kalu befragen.
can I interest you in a new watch?
Würde ja auch passen.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Jetzt rennt er weg.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Warum rennst du nicht mit, du Idiot? Wird auf jeden Fall auch zu den Ohrringen und dem Scheiß passen.
Kalu, get back here!
So viel Ausdauer hätte ich immer gar nicht vor dem Officer so lange wegzurennen. Aber hinterher rennen wir auch
Too
nicht
late,
mehr stärken.
Kalu!
Überlegen. Trainieren ja wenigstens noch regelmäßig.
Don't make it worse, Kalu!
Das mit dem X drücken funktioniert irgendwie nur begrenzt. Hallo?
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Beweise sind jetzt aber nicht so stark,
The
oder?
case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The
Wilshire
one you never saw.
Revier
The one that keeps you awake at night.
15:10 Uhr.
The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps.
Oh Gott.
You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation.
Eher
Takes a
nicht.
certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Oh Gott, das wird eine Katastrophe.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Beweise habe
Let's
ich jetzt
talk
irgendwie
about the
nicht.
shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you work.
Is that so? It's amazing what the nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm done with you. Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Ich bin so kacke da
You
drin.
disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu.
Ja, das kennen wir
You
schon.
shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer
Also
can
muss ich das
clear
jetzt von
all this
vorne
up.
anfangen mit denselben Dialogen, bis ich dann den Scheiß richtig habe, oder wie? weiß auch nicht, ob ich dafür genug Beweise
You
gesammelt
deny
habe.
owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Nee, aber wir können beweisen, dass diese Geschichte gerade gelogen ist.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you work.
Is that so? It's amazing what the nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany.
Jukaloo.
It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wenn ich jetzt wieder sage, das stimmt nicht, was ist denn dann der Beweis dagegen, dass... Ich setze jetzt einfach mal die Intuition ein. Ja, das bringt mir auch nichts. Ich beschuldige den jetzt mal
Lying,
wieder.
Kalu. I think you lent Gage money and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dann mache ich es halt so.
I'm
Ist
done
auch
with you.
falsch.
Go flap your gum somewhere else. I want my lawyer.
Vielleicht fehlen mir doch Beweise.
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in
Kann
circles.
das eigentlich nicht irgendwie
We're
was
done.
bringen?
Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Ich würde diese sinnfreien
You
Dialoge gerne
disappoint me,
überspringen.
Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold
Ist ein
blood.
bisschen
You're going to
langweilig
have to pay
so.
for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Ja, komm, mach mal hin. Das
You
wissen
deny
wir ja
owning a
schon.
Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago.
Und das
You
stimmt
can't
nicht,
prove
das
I used
wissen
my gun
wir.
on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you work.
Is that so? It's amazing what the nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's
warum
change the
fragt er
subject, you
nach
going
Fasten?
motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ich probiere es jetzt mal mit böser Kopf.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and
Ja,
listen
schon
to your
richtig.
drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them.
Und ich muss
I
noch
hope for
üben.
your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Ja.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a
Dankeschön.
piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Die sind mal teuer. Schließe alle Fälle im Streifendienst ab. Tauglichkeitsbericht des Officers. Der Officer zeigt solide Ermittlungsmethodik, Befähigung an der Dienstwaffe, höchste physische Leistungsstärke, ausgeprägte Verhörinstinkte. Ergebnis bestanden. Wir werden versetzt. Der Fahrersitz. Da werden wir jetzt hinversetzt. Läuft dann
Here's your
trotzdem
new desk,
wachsen.
kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps.
Danke.
Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
The thing was, he was a really nice guy. I felt loud.
Dann gehen wir mal den Güterbahnhof
Yeah, I'm thinking of
untersuchen.
moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Ich weiß ehrlich gesagt nicht, wo es hier rausgeht. Ich folge
They really
meinen
pushed you through quick,
Ausgangsschildern.
didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Wow, that looks like a beauty. If I guarantee he walks.
Naja, ich würde sagen, hier geht's raus.
Cop from the newspapers.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and Signal Depot and the warehouse district. I'll direct.
Ja, dann fahre ich jetzt mal dahin.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott.
Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant and fought in the Okinawa campaign. Was wounded, shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed... Take it easy!
Oh, das Ding brennt ja schon. Unsere ist unversehrt. Hui.
No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself...
All units, so 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, 459 suspect just left 6th and Saris. Suspect is a male Caucasian.
Dann machen wir das mal noch zwischendurch.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Ah ja, ich sehe den schon. Ich hätte jetzt auch einfach geschossen.
Give it up now! Take it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
Hallo, weiter. Wäre der andere jetzt unten geblieben, wäre es einfacher geworden.
What's your rush?
Hurry! I'm still captured! I think you broke my nose!
Wie sollen der dir jetzt im Vorbeirennen die Nase gebrochen haben? Der macht keine Probleme mehr. Ob das jetzt so korrekt war, weiß ich auch nicht. Aber der macht keine Probleme mehr. Warum geht eigentlich immer Steam auf, wenn ich die PlayStation-Taste da drücke, die PS-Taste da? Kläre ein Straßenverbrechen auf. Naja, aufgeklärt ist vielleicht das falsche Wort. Der ist tot. Aber wir sind dafür im Rang aufgestiegen. Oh Gott. Wie laut. Dann fahren wir mal weiter. Bei der Todesmusik. Ich weiß nicht, was die Sirene da bringen soll. Die fahren dann trotzdem immer rein. PE Güterbahnhof, 11:04 Uhr.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. You don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Die Untersuchungsmelodie spielt, wenn du einen Tatort oder ein was betrittst.
Traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right. We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Also müssen wir zuerst am besten ein paar Beweise sammeln und dann mit dem reden.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
der Karte hier wird immer überhaupt nichts markiert. Ich setze mich mal kurz anders hin, während wir den Geldbeutel hier untersuchen. Führerschein von Adrian Black.
"32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?" Happier times, I guess.
Ja, nichts auf der Rückseite gleich.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Okay. Dann sind hier mal noch ein paar Sachen. Oder eine Sache. Totgeschlagen mit einem Wasserrohr. Anscheinend.
The brand name might give us something to go on.
Das ist aber viel Blut.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Nee, nur ein bisschen. Papierschnitt. Ist ja abartig, ey. Zigaretten.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Zigaretten können auch manchmal interessant sein. Sonst gibt es wahrscheinlich hier nicht mehr viele. Wir können den Partner fahren lassen, das ist eigentlich auch interessant zu wissen. Ich glaube, sonst ist hier nichts mehr groß. Ich lasse mal gut sein. So, ich will nicht die ganzen Intuitionspunkte für Kleinigkeiten verbrauchen. Hallo?
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Dauert immer ein bisschen.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mhm.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regular, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Tell the truth, Mr. Wilkie. You rifled the wallet.
My money is my money. You can't prove I touched that wallet.
Ich kann es auch nicht beweisen eigentlich. Ne?
Looks like I was mistaken. Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Okay.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Immerhin 4 von 4 richtig. Ich schätze, wir müssen mal den nächsten untersuchen gehen.
Get back here, Phelps. We're not done yet.
Warum nicht?
Keep searching.
Ach, was denn?
Doc?
Ach so.
Detective Phelps.
Ach so,
What
der
have we
kann uns
got?
auch helfen, okay.
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Könnte man ja mal gucken vielleicht.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Das aber vielleicht. Mr. F. Morgan.
Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Passt nicht so ganz zusammen irgendwie gerade.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Vielleicht kann die Frau ja noch irgendwas sagen dazu.